Hey guys, it's Hunter. Welcome back to another video. So I'll be honest, and you kind of already know this if you've watched the channel for a little bit. Jackson is a weird one for me because they're a brand that, as a metal guy, I should like. You guys have been trying to get me into them forever. So let's see what's new and if there's anything that I should demo on the channel this year. Mess that like button up to help appease the algorithm gods, and let's take a closer look. Alright, let's take a look. Dude, that base is pretty cool though, with like the green metallic. Just kidding, we don't give a shit about bases. What do we have for guitars? Alright, excellent. We're already going full sand 80s. I'm not gonna lie to you though, I actually kinda really like it. Can't tell if that's blue and gray or blue and silver. It's called Frostbite, so yeah, I don't know, that's not really a clue. That does look like metallic underneath. Yeah, no, this is perfect for anybody who's in a 80s hair metal cover band. What is this? $8.99, 12 to 16 inch compound fingerboard radius, Laurel fingerboard, Jackson high output humbucking, and Jackson high output mini rail humbucking. What is that? A Floyd Rhoads special as well. Man, if this was like a hardtail with fluences or maybe an Evertune, that would be so sick. Man, that finish is like so 80s. Low key though, I do wish they would use it for, I don't know, like a more modern guitar. Also comes in another color. What is it? Yellow crackle. Orange and black is the year of the tiger. I mean, it is unashamedly 80s shred. This was cool before my time. I guess everything's cyclical, so it's cool again now. Truth be told, I don't know how many modern metal bands would pick up something like this. I really like it. There's something about the finish, man. It's like super fun. I do wish it was higher end than an X series though. Like an ebony board on this would be sick. What else? X series Soloist comes in a new red crystal color. Man, $6.99 with Duncan design pickups. Yeah, I don't know. Looks like a Jackson to me. Concept Series Soloist. It's in a different price range, about $2,000, featuring upgrades and attributes typically found on custom shop creations. Okay, so bringing down configurations that were made in the custom shop and making them production models, that's cool. 25.5 inch scale length, maple body and walnut top. Seymour Duncan full shred and SSL 6 neck pickup. Floyd Rhoads original. Godot die-cast locking tuners and Dunlop dual locking strap buttons. Comes in a case too. Man, that gold hardware with that walnut top. And it's neck through. That's always awesome. I'll be real with you, this looks more like a Charvel type configuration than a Jackson type configuration. Crafted in Korea. If they made the pole pieces gold as well, that would be just icing on the cake. Okay, so this fits into the lineup, I guess, under the custom shop and USA built stuff, and above the Pro Series. It's not super modern, but it is a more unique configuration compared to what Jackson normally does. That's a classy looking Jackson. All right, the next one, another concept series. This one's a Rhoads RR24HS. Rhoads body, pinstripes, again, the gold hardware. Kind of surprised they've gone with the pickup ring rather than direct mount for the humbucker. All right, let's see. Alder body, through body, 3-piece maple neck. All right, cool. So it's a neck through as well. Lumen lace side dots, JB, and a Hot Rails. Floyd Rhoads original Godot locking tuners. Again, man, I'm not a Jackson fanboy yet. As far as Jacksons go, the ebony fingerboard, gold hardware, it's a pretty classy looking Jackson. It's pointy, but it's classy. Like, it would be frowned upon, but not totally unacceptable to use in a wedding band. If Shiv sees this video, she might strongly disagree with that point. All right, and then here's a guitar that ain't nobody playing this in any wedding band. Wow. It's not a phase, mom. Yeah, no, that's not a guitar. That's just straight weapon. Low key though, pointy flat black guitars went out of style for a little bit. They're making a subtle comeback. LTD's doing more stuff with the Arrow in the black metal series. Ibanez has the updated iron labels. I mean, I hate it, but nah, that's it. I hate it. If they made one with Evertune influences with it though, I would probably have to try it because it is so Jackson. Okay, so Jeff Loomis has a new signature soloist, SL7. That's right, I forgot he plays for Arch Enemy now. Dude is a monster, and this looks like a monster of a guitar. How big that 7-string Jackson headstock is. Okay, so what do we got? 26.5-inch scale for a 7-string guitar. Nice. Basswood body with a sand-blasted ash top. Ash blasting is in. Active Seymour Duncan Jeff Loomis signature blackouts. I didn't know that he had his own signature blackouts. Oh, the brushed black chrome though. I like how the pickup colors match the Floyd too. You know, this could have been very generic looking, and it is kind of cliche, but then the top, the silver accents, the white binding, you know, it's a familiar theme, but just unique enough. Oh my god. This looks like a guitar made of Duplo. I'm not gonna lie. Alright, the concept series Rhoads RR247, and where is it? Get it? Because it's a camo. Alright, boys, Alcade is fucked now that we're deploying this thing. Alright, I applaud that it's a 7-string Rhoads. Please, more iconic shapes in extended range. $2,200 for a pointy camo guitar, though. For those reasons, I am out. X-Series soloist Baritone. Jackson's getting into the baritone game? Let's go. Alright, so it's a 6-string, 26.5-inch scale length, archtop Niato body with white binding, neck through maple with graphite reinforcement. Pickups are EMG 8185s. Isn't it funny that used to be in so many modern metal guitars, now it's almost a throwback? Oh, man, I wish that fingerboard was something else besides Laurel. Like, Laurel does not look good on black guitars. Like, I get for budget that it couldn't be ebony, but the brown clashes so hard. All the same, I'm stoked they're getting into the baritone game. Maybe they were before, I don't really know. But finally, they're doing something modern with a Jackson that looks like a Jackson because of that headstock. I really wanted to see an Evertune Kelly, but I will take a baritone soloist. Speaking of Kellys, though, X-Series Kelly Kex features lightwood and resonant poplar body wings and a through-body maple neck. Interesting. And I like the bevels, but I guess this is basically, like, what is the most affordable neck-through guitar we can make. That's kind of actually really interesting, because neck-through is normally not where companies like to put their spec budget. Neck through is quite expensive to do, and it's usually very much a luxury feature. Usually you'd want to put your budget more towards upgrading the pickups or a better trem than neck through. Nah, I applaud them for taking a different approach. Oh, let's go. Obligatory modern super strat. 7-string fan fret. Oh, it's a soloist, not a dinky. Okay. 25.5, 27-inch multi-scale, 7-string ash body, poplar burl top, 5-piece maple Wenge maple with graphite reinforcement, hip shot bridge, Graphtec nut, Godo tuners, Fishman Fluence ceramic in the bridge, Alnico in the neck. You know, as far as multi-scale modern super strats go, this is about as by the books as you can get. Like, this straight up looks like it could have been lifted from the Legator website. Just imagine how much more unique this would be if this was a Rhoads or a Warrior, or heck, even if it had the traditional soloist headstock like on the Loomis model. This just looks, I don't know, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. X-Series soloist, SLX DX camo, and where is it? I'm not doing that again. Bro, what is going on with all the camo guitars being released lately? It's already hard enough finding guitars in stock as it is, and now you're actively hiding them. Dressed in an all-new Tiger Jungle camo finish. Man, people are really getting into the year of the Tiger. Finally, X-Series Rhoads RRX 24 camo, and where is... Yo, Ukraine, don't even worry about it, bro. We're gonna send you a shipment of the new Jacksons. You'll be alright. Alright, just a few final thoughts. So, I'm pretty sentimental, and I love it when brands that have a history, be it in guitar or otherwise, pay homage to that heritage. You know, like the new Challenger EV that Dodge is teasing. It's got that iconic 70s grille, which is just still one of the coolest grills on any car ever. The thing is, though, they're not just reissuing it, right? It's not a VOS thing. They're not bringing back a spec for spec 1970s Challenger and all its no power steering, no ABS, no airbag, heavy as fuck, no turning radius glory. As massively cool as the 70s Challenger is, like, it's one of my dream cars, in today's world, it's impractical. And that's why Dodge is bringing it back, but as an electric vehicle. Classic aesthetics to trigger those nostalgia feels, but then updated with the latest technology for the modern driver. And yeah, cars and guitars aren't a perfect analogy. You have safety regulations. You can't reissue a car with no seatbelts, but it illustrates my point. Paying homage to a legacy, to an identity when designing modern products is a way forward. An obsession with rehashing the past is a dead end. Stripping your established identity when designing modern products means you're starting again from zero. And so in this regard, and this is where the dislikes are going to start pouring in, Jackson have been one of the most frustrating brands to keep tabs on in the last few years, because they have all these classic shapes, the Warrior, the Kelly, the Rhoads, and that's just off the top of my head as a non-Jackson fan. And rather than do anything with any of them for the modern player, it's been more of the same in that 80s, early 90s shred vein. No Evertune, no Fluence, no stainless steel frets, no baritone, not even one. Not one guitar with that classic angular Jackson headstock with the current go-to modern metal specs. Why? Your iconic shapes can have coexisting classic metal and modern metal variants. ESP knows it, BC Rich knows it, even Dean, who manages to get into some stupid shit or another every other week, knows it. Meanwhile, the only Jacksons with modern metal specs are generic super strats with the less identifiable Monarch headstock. But if you took away the headstock, what is this? Is it a Jackson, a Schecter, a Legador? Or back to the car analogy, is this a Camry, an Accord, a Sonata, a Malibu? Like, isn't this a brand that was known for being very progressive in their heyday? So, to me, the core Jackson lineup has been very uninteresting for years. The signatures have been cool, though, like the Marty Friedman Purple Broken Mirror, or Mick Thompson Soloist with the non-Floyd Rose. It's just a big lockdown Floyd block for allegedly a shitload more sustain. However, this most recent lineup actually has little signs of hope. They're doing a hardtail baritone. They've actually got some more fanfret action going on. Their second ever, I believe. Yeah, it is on a super strat, but seeing as half the entries in the concept series are 7 strings, that at least has a chance of making it over to one of the other models. Maybe. The entire concept of the concept series in general is really cool. Putting those custom shop features into E2 level production guitars. Again, lefties though, I am so sorry. This is not going to be your year, I'm afraid. You know, my uncle, who happens to play guitar, was born left-handed. And my grandma cured that at a young age because of well, it's a mixture of it's bad luck in Chinese culture and also it's impractical. Like, it's just not practical to be left-handed when everything is designed for right-handed people. Maybe she was onto something, because I bet he's not complaining about the lack of left-handed options. Just saying. Anyways, this has gone a bit off the rails, so I guess that's where we're gonna end this video. If you're part of the Salty Jackson Defense Force, feel free to call me something rude in the comments. I'm sure you already have. And for the rest of you, what do you think of Jackson's lineup? Exciting? Not so exciting? How do you think it compares to the rest of what we've seen from ESP, Ibanez, Charvel? Any and all thoughts? Leave them down below. Shout out to all my wonderful patrons whose names are on the screen right now. They make this and all the other videos possible. You can join as well if you want to support the channel, get your name up there, and snag some bonus extras. If you're new here and you made it all the way to the end of the video, you can subscribe. That really helps the channel out. You can also hit the bell for notifications. That way YouTube sometimes lets you know when I upload a new video. Notifications actually have been quite good lately, though, in fairness. Social media, merch, and Discord server links are in the description. As always, thank you so much for watching. You've been awesome, and I'll see you for the next video.